That was the without Trey one.
I was like, what's happening?
I've replaced you, Trey.
I guess I'm now a bot.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. Sorry about the lateness. It was all our guest's fault. No, I'm just playing. It was all Trey's fault. No, it was all my fault. Nope. It was, I don't know, a taco.
Trey bot reporting for duty.
All right, Trey, give us a boot.
Let's get it.
Hey guys, I'm sorry that I'm late. I'm sorry that it's all together. Do you want to go on a date? Run around in circles only if I'm so Urkelly. Only if I knew some time I'd break it back in Urkelly. Ha ha, what am I doing? I getting down. Pretending like I am something running it now. You want me like a brown cow, feeling me how? Looking for my times like I'm feeling it. Wow, when and where must I stare? Only if I can't see. You want me to rap like forever I am thinking. Looking for my time. I don't even know what I'm doing when I can rhyme. I'm still don't even get it, only if I cannot spit it. And I'm waiting for my people, they be ripping like a noisy cricket. And you call me Gibbet. Did you understand it? Did you know what I was gonna do and then I planned it? Right time. Now I cannot define my rhyme. Wondering why, what am I doing if I'm pursuing my situation, living my time? I got to do it because I'm living my rhyme. I did it all like I did it all. Now you want me brittle, y'all. You don't even know what I'm doing. Help me.
Peanut brittle?
Call. Ooh, yes. Did I say peanut brittle? I'm not even sure what I'm doing in this riddle. Now I got a cough. I don't even know what I'm doing. I turn it off. Then I want to spit it because I still don't go. Now I want to get it because I still don't go. Oh! Still coughing. I'm not even sure what I'm doing and then I'm stopping. Losing my mind. Finding like I'm funny, but I'm wondering why I'm done, I guess.
Yes.
Where's that button? There it is.
Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all of your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. Hi Trey.
What's up, boss man? How's it going?
Hello, Kyle.
Well, thank you for having me back, sir.
Man, I am very excited to have you. Thank you for, I'm glad that we prepared this a year in advance. I've
Oh my gosh.
been looking forward to having this interview with you.
It's my first time meeting Kyle, so what's up, man?
Good to see you, Trey. I'm kind of upset that you missed us the last time, but I'm not holding any grudges. That's okay.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Mutant Football League is not your shank, and I get it.
Wouldn't that be terrible if if he doesn't like your show, doesn't like your interview, he just doesn't show up?
Disclaimer, if I've never been not on the show, if I've ever not been on the show, it is not because I dislike my guest. I want to just throw it out there. I've got something else going on that needs my attention, and I cannot make it back to my computer. So that is the reason.
It's like, wow, this guy just doesn't know what he's doing. Jason, I have other plans.
Sheesh.
All right, guys, what is our highlights of the week? All right, Trey, you said you had something
all
good.
right, okay. So I actually got something pretty good. I have gone through.
Trey, I think you have a effect on you somehow.
Do I?
Oh, I don't know. You have
Is it
You're
is it
glowing
sensitive?
a little bit more.
yeah, you're sensitive. That's what it is.
Is it just loud?
Are you expecting?
What about now? Is that better? No, I'm not. I don't think that's physically possible.
Oh, I'm gonna bring that up. That's a funny.
That's
gag.
that's
Anyways.
that's weird. Okay, so I have gone through 2 keyboards. Yes, 2 keyboards in 1 week. That's my highlight. Somebody else can take their spotlight
I've
now.
been in talks with Amazon right now.
Ooh, you're in talks with Amazon?
Yeah.
Nice.
Interesting.
I was a part of a hit and run.
Okay, wow,
Ooh.
all right. He said,
Perfect interest.
not a drive-by, not to be confused with a drive-by, but a hit and run. Okay, so I'll explain mine first. I have been through 2 keyboards in 1 week. Yes, PC keyboards. I can show you right behind me. There's 2 on my floor right now. So I literally I come home from work and my nice Corsair K70 does not work. And I've only had it for a couple years. I would say max 3, maybe. And they might be pushing it. The LEDs work. The computer does not recognize it exists. And I am depressed because I'm like, man, this was not an inexpensive keyboard. I really like it, and I've been using it, and I'm used to it. So I'm trying everything, and it just doesn't work. And so I have to go and use my hand-me-down that I got from a friend back in the day. It works just fine, but man, it's got blue keys instead of my cherry reds, which are phenomenal. And there's a difference. I don't really feel like explaining it right now, but it wasn't working. I hated it. I actually got to play with that was another highlight I could have posted. We'll save it for next week.
I don't know
anyway,
what to ask you, but yeah.
You know what? We'll say it. We'll say it later on. That's fine. I'll share it later. So I had to order a new keyboard, and to my surprise, it's a low profile. What I didn't read that in the description. What that means is the keys are about half as thick as my original ones. They're not chiclets like laptop keys, but they're close. But I actually like it because it came with these grooved keys for like gaming and stuff, and it is actually an upgrade. So I'm happy that I got a new keyboard, but I've been through 2 keyboards, technically 3, as in my third one is the one I'm staying on in 1 week.
Oof.
Yep.
Did you say standing on? Because that might be the other reason
I got that
issues.
too.
Did I
That's
say
probably
standing?
why you're having issues with your keyboards. They're not meant to be stood on.
No.
That's where the sticky keys come into play.
Right. No, that is not your boy. Anyway.
All right.
Cool. All right, talk to Kyle.
Since I've been on this show last, I just, as of today, got an email from Amazon, and they would like to review my podcast and pick it up to their platform.
That is amazing, dude.
So
awesome,
that's
man.
big leads to me because the last one that picked me up was Verbal, which is huge. And as of today, Amazon is interested in the Mutant Football League podcast.
Dude, congratulations, man. That's sick.
That's like one step down from Pandora, or like even to Pandora to me.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome, man. Congratulations.
It feels good. It's one of those things where it vindicates what I'm doing.
Right.
Sweet, we have bots in the stream today.
Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on bigfollows.com.
Nice.
Sure,
Least
I'll
we
just
got
grab my debit card right now.
Yeah,
Right.
Let's all hook it up. Man, it's amazing.
I mean,
They
I
heard
gotta
about
get
it.
famous
Maybe
somehow.
the 3 of us, we could get 1 follower.
they heard about your Amazon and they were like, "Sweet, we need a bot." That
We got to throw this in here. Well, Amazon owns Twitch, by the
Speaking
way.
of buying
Yeah.
things.
I know. I get lots of free games. So I was part of a hidden run on Saturday or Sunday.
Whoa.
On Sunday, I
Oh, I remember the story now.
I got in my car and I took my son. My daughter was with my wife taking a nap, and I needed to get something for lunch. I think that's what it was. I forget what it was. I just needed to leave the house and do something. So we get in the car. So I drive by. I drive by and see. So there's this place that I love. It's called Crazy Crepes or something, and it's like Chinese Cantonese crepes that they fill with savory things like teriyaki chicken, and then you eat it in a cone like crepe, and it's delicious.
Okay.
And I pull up, and they are no longer there, and there's like a 20-person line. And I'm like, why is there a line? What is happening in this world? And the new place is called Mochi Nuts. And
Okay.
it is a Korean donut that is a bunch of little balls connected in a ring, then deep fried, like donuts, and then covered with like uzu or ponzu or chocolate, hot chocolate.
Most things I've never had, but
They
I
all-
really want to try.
There are
Right.
other menu items in other restaurants. They have a hot Cheetos corn dog that instead of a hot dog, you could throw a mozzarella stick in that bad boy. So you can have a hot Cheetos deep fried corn dog filled with cheese.
So when
It
did you
just
go
sounds
to
like
the
delicious
Syracuse State
heartburn.
Fair?
What?
Right.
I was like, that sounds like something out of the Syracuse State Fair. You want some
Yeah.
deep fried Oreos as well?
Yeah.
Hey man,
So-
sign me up.
So there I am. I go to the parking lot. I'm considering this. I'm parked, and then I'm just put my car back in the drive because I'm gonna go get real food, and I'm not gonna mess with it because it's a crazy line.
Right.
Then right when I do that, some dude just rams into me like 4 miles an hour. Not very fast, but just really
But enough.
smashes into me. His whole entire bumper pops off. The foam in the bumper falls to the ground, and then he pulls backwards and drives like 60 miles away from a parking lot.
Wow.
And I'm just like, what just happened? Like,
what a loser, man.
I'm like,
that's
this
so
is-
pathetic.
this insurance wouldn't even that be a big deal. It's not much. It's just a little bit of my front of my car, my wife's car.
Right.
So,
You
yeah,
gotta
it was.
deal with her more than the insurance company.
Yeah, I was just like, man, that's whack. That wasn't awesome.
Quick side tangent, and this can be over in like 20 seconds. Is wonton soup worth it?
Yes.
Jason?
No.
What?
No.
Wonton
You don't
soup?
like wonton soup?
I don't think it's worth driving somewhere to get wonton
No.
soup.
I'm not driving anywhere.
You can order it.
It's coming to me.
Have you had wonton soup before?
If I had, it's been a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a sweet and sour kind of guy, so I like sweet and sour soup with fried wontons on top.
There you go.
That's what I like. There's a place over here called
What about
Yeah.
hot and sour soup?
Hot and Sour. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hot and Sour. That with like fried wontons on the side, and then you put them in there as you eat. Now that's some deliciousness.
See, I'm a General Tso's with the extra peppers on top.
Yeah. So,
Interesting.
there
Okay.
you go.
Sorry, I have not had dinner, so I'm ordering DoorDash right now.
You're fine. You're fine.
Anyway, so wait.
All right.
Oh,
Bro,
sorry. Go ahead, Jason. Right. No, I'm hungry. So.
What's that? What are you gonna ask, Trey?
Oh no, I was almost gonna bypass our segment we're supposed to be going into, and
Yeah.
that was an accident on my part.
So today I'm gonna do the quiz. I know you haven't seen me do this in a while, but I decided I have just a random quiz of things that entertain me this week.
Oh, no.
And so it kind of rotates, and they're open-end questions. They're not gonna be any. You just have to give me the best answer. If you don't know what it is, Kyle, for sure, just try to make me laugh. Don't worry about getting
Like
it right
Patrick
if you
Stewart?
have no idea. Yeah. But these are open-end questions. That's what we'll do, and there you go. Are you ready, guys?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Oh,
right.
you beat me to it.
So the first one is a glorious thing I just found out about like 30 minutes ago.
Interesting.
Mountain Dew has a new flavor, a limited time flavor coming out. What do you think it is, guys?
Is it
We'll start with Kyle. What do you think it is?
I know there's stupid ones coming out, but isn't it passion fruit?
Okay, that's an interesting one. How about you, Trey?
Is it already out or is it coming out?
I don't know.
Okay, well, there's several of them.
right, just pick one.
They did a Baja Blast series that they brought back. There's Fruit Punch, and then there's
It's
Fruit
coming
Punch.
up.
Fruit Punch.
It's coming up.
That's a rough one. I don't know. Oh shoot. Yeah, Fruit Punch. It's gonna be
Oh,
wrong.
awesome. Hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
You know, a second ago I was talking about a corn dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, really?
So, hey, Kyle, what do you think that the new flavor of Mountain Dew
Man,
is?
that's
Deep fried
not,
pickles,
That's
then.
not.
What? No, I just
Deep
gave you the
fried
hint. You don't
Oh
remember?
no, corn dog.
Nope. What kind of corn dog was it, Kyle?
Oh, it's a mozzarella stick nacho.
Oh my
corn
gosh!
dog?
Before that,
The
Kyle,
nacho-
Deep
come on.
fried corn dog.
Deep fried corn dog.
All right. Well, both of y'all got it wrong. It is hot Cheeto flavored Mountain Dew.
Ew!
Oh.
What? No! Please, that's a joke. That's a joke.
No, it's a real thing.
That's a joke.
Bruh.
That is a joke.
Real thing.
That's so gross. Why would I want to drink that?
It goes great with cheeseburger Oreos.
No.
I love hot Cheetos. I will try it. I can't say I won't try it. I'd be
Oh,
lying
that's
if
so-
I said I would.
You'd
have
have
to
to do
buy it
it
for
live
me,
on
man.
stream. You should do
We
your
could
first
try.
sip live on the podcast.
That's so gross,
Okay.
man. That's what
Alright.
That's what we need to do. Remember, we were trying to do a mukbang stream and
Yeah.
segment.
Well, I said I'm still to this day wanting to do a show where I have a guest and you, and I send y'all food and we all eat the same things together. I want
down.
this to
I'm down.
happen. Okay,
I'm down.
We
we'll
should
talk.
do a Bean Boozle stream.
Oh God.
No,
I'd have.
please.
I don't know if it's better to eat before or after that.
Yeah. All right. So the next question, there's going to be some questions about the Paralympics because I love the Paralympics. One of my favorite things. I love the Olympics, but the Paralympics are just so dope. They're just so fun to watch, and the stories are just blow your heart up stories. But I'm going to describe one of the sports, and you're going to tell me the name of it.
Okay.
Pretty simple. Or do you want me to tell you the name of it, and you have to describe the sport? Your choice. The other way.
Surprise me.
I'll
Surprise
describe. All right. This Paralympic sport, there's a ball, there's a goal, and each player is blindfolded on the floor. What do you think the name of this game is, Trey?
Is it a regular sport or is it something crazy?
It's its own sport for the Olympics.
It's their own sport.
Yeah.
I've heard of it. It's
I'll
like
say it.
goal
I'll
ball.
Blind ball.
All right. And Kyle, your answer is goal ball?
Goal ball.
You are correct, Kyle. Good
What?
job. It is easily one of my favorite sports. So it's for people that are blind, and you have two goals, and they're probably I don't know 50 feet from each other, and they knock this ball with bells in it into a goal, and they're in front of the goal like a goalie, and
Oh,
so
wow.
it's whoever scores the most points wins.
That's awesome.
It is so fun to watch.
You gotta
It
be
is-
really keen in hearing to know where it's coming.
yeah.
Well, being blind, your senses are definitely heightened.
Yeah.
With your hearing.
And the reason they're blindfolded because the ranking of blindness can be not it's to make sure everybody is fully blind in this situation, but you could be partially blind and be a part
Right.
of goal ball.
Yep.
It's
but
like being deaf and then there's hard of hearing.
Yes.
Yeah. And so, all right, here's another fun sport. I'm going to describe it. There are, we'll just say, now there are lots of classifications for this sport. But I'll tell you that this sport does have a Wii game named after it. And sometimes they have a ramp where you push the ball down the ramp and then it hits other balls. But that's not the only way to play the game. But it does have a few balls, and it has its own Wii game. What do you think?
Bocce
We'll go-
ball. Oh, sorry. I thought.
Kyle?
He just beat me to it. That's what I was thinking too. Is bocce ball.
Y'all are both correct. Bocce ball.
Oh, let's go.
Oh yes.
It's wheelchair. It rotates, but a lot of it's wheelchair chairs, and some people that don't have control of their hands, they actually use their chin, and they have a ramp, and they kick it down, and then they go. But then there's also the more competitive ones that use their hands, and they're in a wheelchair. It's fun. Bocce ball, I love bocce ball in general, but to watch it in that kind of Olympic setting, it's pretty fun to watch. And so, yeah, I just saw this highlight a few seconds ago. So this one's great. There is a famous Egyptian athlete that plays table tennis for the Paralympic team. Why is his style so popular? What is it that he does differently than other people that makes his style different? You could just open into the
Is
guess.
he the one that has no hands? So he plays with his chin.
What do you think, Trey?
I was gonna say his chin or his mouth.
Okay. Is there any other cool things about this person that you want to add to it, or do y'all
He's
both feel
Egyptian.
A
He
chin?
has no hands, so
All right. So you are correct. He uses his mouth. Actually, he sticks the paddle in his mouth and he plays. But the other cool part is his serve is dope. He drops the ball onto his foot, kicks it up and then knocks
Bro,
it. It is
that's
so
awesome.
fun to
And
watch.
the thing is, he would destroy us all in ping pong.
oh yeah. I mean,
That's the ones where I wanted to see him hit the wall and play solo.
yeah,
He
he
just
didn't get
wrecked
past his
himself.
round, and he was playing against this like 48-year-old like Korean dude, and I was like, this guy looks like he's like he just had nothing better to do, and he's like, I'm just gonna make this happen. He was killing it, but it was fun to watch. It was very, very cool. Okay.
That's awesome.
So what? I don't even remember the score here. We're like 2.
Kyle's winning.
It's Kyle 2.
I was gonna say we're a tie, but that's okay.
Kyle 2, Trey 1. Trey, this is your chance.
I would say it was 3 to 2.
All right, it's 3-2. Trey, this is your chance to win the game.
Okay, probably not. But we'll see.
Here it is. There was a famous wrestler that came back last week, and to a very ruckus crowd. What would you say that person? What is that wrestler's name, Trey?
The thing is, I actually saw this on the news, but I can't remember.
All right, go for it. Give me any name.
What's his name? Kane.
Nice. Kyle, what do you think?
I think it would be Gilbert. No, it's CM Punk.
CM Punk. Here's the thing, Trey. If you had got CM Punk, I would have just took the next best answer. Would have probably been Becky Lynch.
Or
but-
Brock Lesnar.
or Brock Lesnar.
It
There's
was
lots of
some big
options.
guy, so I'm like, I
Or
didn't get
Zack
the name.
Ryder.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, my roommate, literally across the hall, is like one of the biggest WWE fans I know. So I could have just been like,
Wrong promotion. That's okay.
Yeah, he's in AEW now, Trey. Get it right.
dude, I don't know. I just know
All right,
wrestling.
so there you go. Well, thank you, Kyle, for winning the quiz. Good job.
Congratulations,
All
man.
And I'm excited, Kyle, that you're on the show today because you've never actually got to talk to Trey on the show. You are awesome. You always listen to our show and are super encouraging in the comments. Hence the reason our comments aren't blowing up because Kyle isn't there to put anything in them.
He's here in the show. I mean, you can still comment. Shoot.
Yeah.
All right, let me get on YouTube. Just start commenting
Oh my
myself.
Just create a fake YouTube account, start commenting.
Right
this
now.
guy's awesome. You should have him every week.
Yeah. he should take Trey's spot.
Oh, wow.
Well, so
I don't know,
guys,
I'm getting there. A
so,
few more inches.
so many cool things have happened in the last 2 weeks, and we're a bunch of nerds in this group. I know that.
Speak for yourself.
You're a nerd, Trey. Don't you start with me.
Probably the biggest
And,
one of the three of us.
You'll
Probably.
Yeah.
I claim that. I don't care.
You literally have a Punishers all over your thing, and then 57,000.
73.
73. I
counted them.
I don't remember their names.
Funko Pop vinyls.
There it is.
I mean, the colors of his room, he should have a bouncer at his front door because I
Yeah.
don't feel like I can be worthy enough to get into his room.
We don't talk about that. His name's Jerry, but you know.
Well, Jerry doesn't want to. Jerry has a sketchy past. We don't try to bring him up on the stream.
He's killed a man before with his own thumb. So
So I didn't actually tell you we're going to talk about this, but hopefully both of y'all have watched at least an episode of it. Have either of y'all watched the Marvel's What If? No.
I know about it.
not yet.
I'm a DC guy.
Oh no! Oh no!
I am deep into
I'm just
Titans
kidding.
right now more than I am into What If.
You know, I was in the Titans, and then I realized that Stargirl's back, and I like Stargirl so much. It's so
Listen,
cute.
Khaleesi's bodyguard is Bruce Wayne, and I am okay with that.
So I have my qualms with DC. I'm a massive Marvel fan. There are some aspects to DC that I like. If it's a Marvel movie out and a DC movie out, 100% going to Marvel. But the Flash is my boy. I love the Flash. I like Quicksilver can go in a hole somewhere. The Flash will win every time.
Well, you should You should look into Death Battle. And
Oh, I do. I do. Oh,
they
the
do.
Flash destroys him
Yes,
utterly. But,
but
yeah,
at the same time, Spider-Man beats Batman, so I can't.
right. I mean, and here's the thing, man. With DC, like, I just feel like they're doing the movies wrong. They're just doing them wrong.
They're rushed. That's because
Exactly.
they're trying to
Like,
catch-
take your
they're trying
time.
to catch up to Marvel.
I feel like you don't have to do that. Like, you really don't. And that's why Justice League in my opinion, flopped, and that's why they had the Zack Snyder cut, which was actually pretty good, other than all the Wonder Woman Amazon cries every time her face was on the screen. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Well, again, and then it's like, oh, the Zack Snyder cut explains that Superman's death created the mother box to be activated instead of just the activation in the mother box.
Right, right,
Yeah.
Big difference.
right. But anyway,
But yeah, so now that we're talking about Marvel, anybody watch that new Spider-Man teaser trailer?
oh my gosh.
What were your thoughts about that stuff, guys?
Kyle, you go first. I'm gonna hog it if I don't stop
I'm
talking.
wondering how many of the 3 series are going to be in it, because there's definitely Green Goblin and Doc Ock from the first one. There's rumors that Sandman's in it as a small Electro from the second series, and then possibly a Mysterio from the newest one. Are we getting the new Sinister Six of the Spider-Verse?
I am completely and 100% down for that, because they obviously were not able to finish that with Amazing Spider-Man.
Exactly.
So
Guys, I know that you're sleeping on them, but all I wanted to see was Paul Giamatti in the Sinister Six as the Rhino.
Right.
This is all I wanted.
Yes.
This is all I wanted. I don't care about any of those other people. I just want Paul Giamatti as a supervillain. That's all I want in my life.
I don't feel like, excuse me, sheesh, I don't know where these are coming from. I don't feel like they have to make every villain mechanical. Like, I know that like the corny, old school style of villains are like the Vulture, for example. He literally looks like a vulture with his whole getup. Rhino is literally a giant steroided guy with horns on his head in a gray suit.
Right.
Electro has that giant, corny, shocking headpiece and the green suit and the green and yellow suit. So I like what the iterations that they've done, but I don't feel like Rhino has to be mechanical. Just make him roided up, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like he's in a whole
Like what
giant...
they did with Bane in Batman.
Right.
He was a professional wrestler that got juked up on steroids and then got addicted and turned to the venom toxin.
Right. So, and that's my thing is if they never, and I think they haven't really necessarily confirmed that Venom is a part of the MCU. I think he is. I think they confirmed that.
I think Sony still owns onto them as the last string. That's why he doesn't have the spider symbol on his chest, because he has nothing to do with Spider-Man.
If Spider-Man does not, like, if there's no whatever, like, collaboration, if they don't fight, they're literally other than Doc Ock and like Green Goblin and Electro and Mysterio, Venom is Spider-Man's arch nemesis.
I mean, we could have Tobey Maguire's Venom.
No.
We have a musical dance fight.
That is not canon. That is not canon. I don't care what anybody says. That was so terrible. My thing is, Venom is like as big as the Hulk. He's supposed to be. He's supposed to be as big as the Hulk. And so with that, I was just like, I mean, I was happy when I was a kid just to see Venom at all. But that was terrible. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Now, do you believe in the Fantastic Four kind of Easter egg in the trailer with how Peter Parker was sitting and he was making a 4 when he was sitting with MJ on the roof? If you watch the trailer, he's got his arms back and he's got his legs crossed and a 4 symbol. Everyone's crying for a Fantastic Four reference.
They need to throw them in, and I think that John Krasinski and I can't remember his wife's name to save my life. Emily Blunt, is that it?
Yep.
Emily Blunt? Yeah, they would make a perfect Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman. I don't care what anybody says.
That Captain America was Mr. Fantastic the entire time.
Right? Wait, what? Well, he was the Human Torch.
You're God.
Human Torch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, from a different universe, it doesn't matter. No, but yeah, Jason, the trailer looks disgusting. I'm so happy that they threw Doc Ock in, and they obviously didn't show the Green Goblin, but his voice is there, and so is the bomb.
And did you notice which Doc Ock they showed, though?
The one that they needed to.
No. Did you look at his arms and the color of the tentacles?
Oh, this is a good little one.
They're red. So the tentacles are already in control when he jumps into this Spider-Verse. He has no control of the arms. So he's already evil. So if you think about it, it's at the end of Spider-Man 2 is when he gets sucked into this one.
And here's the thing. Here's my theory.
He already knows who Spider-Man is at that point.
Do you know whatever?
Dude, in the trailer, everybody knows who Spider-Man is.
That's besides the point. That's the whole concept of the
movie. Here's my theory. So, do you remember when that machine that was Doc Ock became back in control and he was trying to save the city at the very end of Spider-Man 2? That collapsed and it was like it almost looked like a rift.
Oh, like they've been planning this the whole time.
Well, no. Well, I'm just saying
close to a Spider-Verse back then.
Well, I'm just saying that they could explain that into him jumping into this spot, or again, it's no, because I think in the end of the movie he ends up sinking. So never mind. Maybe it's just a different portion.
So would you throw Deadpool into the end credits?
Would I? Sure. Why not? That would be beautiful.
Hey, he's entered into the MCU. He's the last straw that gets sucked into the Spider-Verse.
Oh my god!
Everyone else is already in, and he just misses everything, and he's just the last thing. He's like, all right, and then it goes in the credits.
No, I like the idea that he just sneaks in and just he just pops in and runs away. Like he's just like, I'm just going to start my own movie, guys.
I'm not supposed to be here, am I? Like,
I know that you don't want me in the plot of this movie, but I'm gonna make my own while y'all aren't paying attention.
All right, let's do Deadpool 3.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's so many ways that they could do this, and quite frankly, I know that they're throwing a lot into this movie, and again, we don't even know what all is going to happen.
Right.
But they need to throw hints at Venom or something. Something. You know what I'm saying? Like
at least a symbiote of some kind.
Yes, please. Like, it just needs to happen. Venom needs to be this. Oh my gosh, why am I not thinking the actor's name right now? The actor that plays Venom currently.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. This Venom needs to fight any one of the Spider-Mans, quite frankly.
It's not going to happen, dude. They're not going to put him in
sure it can.
No, they're not going to pay.
Sure it can.
They're not giving up, especially right now, they're not giving up any more money rights because nobody's watching movies.
Spider-Man until the end?
I mean, and that's the thing too, dude, because that almost happened. Sony almost got the rights
because of Spider-Man.
Right. Well, collapsed, but like, what was it? They almost not took the rights back, but Disney didn't. Almost.
That's what took so long for this movie is because of the fight between Sony and Marvel.
Right. Well, Sony just needs to give it up, man. Like,
because they wanted Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
It's called money, guys. They're not.
I know. We know. We're very aware. It's just stupid.
Will this Trump Flash?
Speaking of what?
Will this Trump Flash?
As far as what?
Multiverse. Because the Flash movie's coming out in a few years
Flashpoint?
too. And here they're doing their own multiverse.
Yeah, I mean,
sure. I mean, Marvel's already. I mean, it's 10 years. It's 10 years in the making. Justice League tried to catch up in like 2, and so it's like.
Yeah. So
I mean, come on.
Speaking of people trying to make money off bad movies, we'll talk about Ghost Rider. I'm just playing.
Wow.
Here's the thing.
It was bad, but
I went back and watched Ghost Rider, and I loved every bit of it. I realized how awesome Nick Cage is in that movie. Like when I watched it first, I was like, man, those facial actions are rough. But then I realized his face is burning off. This is a great reaction. I love this. And then there's Rebel Wilson is in there, and it's just it's a fun stuff.
I've actually never been able to see the second one.
The second one, I'm talking about the first one.
I know.
Fun one.
We don't talk about the second one.
The second one's not terrible. It's just like it's like a European. They shot it in Europe, and it's just a European movie that just happens to have Nick Cage's blues.
No!
It's have you ever watched
like Godzilla 2014? It's a love story that happens to have Godzilla in it.
Yeah, if you've ever watched.
I hate that so much.
Any of those,
I hate that so much. I freaking hate that.
All right. So, anyways, but also Marvel-wise, they released a trailer for the Midnight Suns video game.
Yeah,
I was impressed.
Yes.
I had
Go
one
ahead, Kyle.
complaint. That
Oh.
Punisher looked weird. I am not a fan of that Punisher.
I didn't see him in the. Did I see him in the game?
Not,
Is he in
sorry, not Punisher. That Ghost Rider was whack.
That's
I know.
that's the newer one, isn't it?
I know
Yes.
it is. I'm just not a fan. I want a skull. I don't need a skull mask. I want a
But
skull.
it is a skull.
He does wear the skull mask.
I know, but I want an actual skull, guys. I don't want a skull mask.
But he has the flaming chains.
It
Yeah.
doesn't. I don't know. I refuse.
Doesn't he have Doesn't he have swords attached to chains?
I don't
Is
know.
that what
they
that
showed.
is? I'm pretty sure this is the. I'm trying to think of the newest Ghost Rider because he's in Agents of Shield too.
I mean, he doesn't have swords.
I'm looking it up right now.
But yeah,
right
no.
now.
Don't get me wrong. I love. So I'm a fan of the original Midnight Suns comic book.
Right.
And so I love that.
Robbie Reyes.
Robbie Reyes. Yeah, I love that thing. So I love anything Midnight Suns. I'm sad that Morbius. Morbius is right. Morbius is his name. He has
Mobius.
His own, Mobius.
The
has his
vampire.
own- has his own movie coming out one of these days. Are they ever going to release that movie? By the way,
I thought it was supposed to drop a long time ago.
it
That's
was.
what I thought, too.
I think there was a trailer in like 2018 for it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And they
It
just
was supposed to be
are they
his
just-
comeback movie
Are-
for him
are-
being the Joker.
yeah.
Right.
I think they were just were hoping that nobody would remember that he even did the trailer, and they're just like, we're just
Does-
gonna redo this movie.
Do you guys know? This quick side tangent. Did you know that Jared Leto's a cult leader?
Yeah.
Like Jason, he literally is a cult leader. Like he has an
He has
island,
his own religion and
like
everything.
his own religion. Like he literally looks like Jesus. It's freaking hilarious and kind of scary. But he's
I
a
don't
literal,
know.
he's a literal cult leader. You could look it up, and I don't know what it's. I can't remember. I researched it a little bit a year or two ago when I found out, but it was crazy.
Wow,
Anyway,
that's crazy. All right, so there you go. I guess now we're gonna take a little bit of wrestling. So we did say CM Punk came back. What was your thoughts about that, Kyle?
I mean, it was the biggest pop of this generation.
Of this
I would-
generation,
I would put it towards Mick Foley winning his first WWE title.
yeah, it was cool. I mean, to see somebody that I know that hasn't wrestled in 8 years come back, somebody I've always appreciated, come back into wrestling when he didn't never need to come back, and it didn't seem like it was in his plan. See, a lot of dudes when you get into wrestling, Trey, they're there forever. Oh, we lost Trey.
I'm just muted right now. I could.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking. You're good.
No, you're good. I'm Siriing something to my roommate. My food's here, and I need him to grab it.
Oh, go grab it. It's fine. Go grab it. You're fine. All right.
Now, Jason, did you notice in that promo what he did to WWE? Or the lack of what he did for WWE?
yeah. How
He could have just ripped
how-
them apart, and the lack of interest
Well,
was
no.
worse.
He pretended like
They didn't exist.
he never went there.
Right.
Like he goes, I quit professional wrestling in
In
2000.
2005.
Yeah, and then I came back today. So in his mind, it was very interesting. It was a fun. He didn't
I
even-
mean,
yeah,
to
he didn't say
personally,
anything
that
about
was
it.
a bigger punch to me than Vince McMahon did this to me. Vince McMahon did that to me. Vince McMahon. That was a better oomph to the point of. That was a totally different. That was a circus act compared to wrestling.
Yeah. Well, and he just said, if for all those feelings I hurt, just know that I was trying to get better, and I was going to go back to a place that helped me get sick in the first place. And I was like, oh, amen. Do your thing,
Right.
dude. And again, he didn't need to. I mean, I'm appreciative of what he's doing now, and I think it's cool. And so, yeah, no, it was pretty fun to watch that happen. As I said, I didn't realize it was. I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't realize that day. And then you had put it on your Facebook, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to go figure that out. So I went and watched it, and I was like, yeah, it was awesome.
See, AEW did it right. They put it off right at the beginning of the show because if they would have waited, none of their matches would have mattered. They would have chanted his name the entire night and drowned everything out until he showed up.
And then SummerSlam happened on a Saturday. Why did they have SummerSlam on a Saturday? What
Because
was
they're
that?
promoting NXT 36 on Sunday.
Oh, that's weird. I did. So then they had two surprise entries there. What were your thoughts about those?
I mean, Becky Lynch just coming in and destroying Bianca Blair in 27 seconds. That was uncalled for. To me, it was a slap to the face for Blair for everything that she's done in the past year that she's been gone. It's like, wow, cool. You were just basically a placeholder.
Yeah. Well, I think the idea was to make the heel turn hit, but it was like, I mean, you could have given her a match, or you could have just had Charlotte win the match and then her do that to Charlotte, which would have made more sense.
Right.
It doesn't make sense to have Bianca win it, and you just hit her in the face, and yeah, that was dumb.
And
But it was nice to
then
see
you
her
have
back.
Brock, who
Is
you
sporting a
everyone
man
hates him,
bun.
but he brings in the money. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I always
He's
loved
a
me some
spectacle.
Brock. Yeah, I mean, I was. Oh, what were your thoughts about the Brock, the Goldberg Lashley match? I didn't think it was bad.
It wasn't bad.
It could have been worse.
It could. My thing is Goldberg is hurting himself too much, and that's why his matches are bad.
Yeah.
If you look back at all his worst matches in this past year, it's because he keeps on concussing himself.
Yeah. Well, he's older, and so it's like, yeah. I mean, but I appreciate that he's doing it. Like, it's, do what you gotta do. But it's, it's. I said I like that spot where he threw Lashley off the top rope. I love that because I don't think Lashley's ever gone on the top rope, so I just thought that was hilarious.
Right.
It's like, obviously they're setting up for a cool throw, but I'll take it. So, but
And
yeah,
it looks like they're going to continue the program up to at least Survivor Series.
yeah, it's fine. I said his son grew up big. Gage
Yeah.
Goldberg. That little dude went from a little tiny guy to a big old buffy guy. So that
And
was,
if he continues, he could take the reins of his dad. I'm okay with that.
yeah. But
He could be the
hopefully-
new Goldberg for all I care.
Yeah, I mean, he would literally be the new Goldberg. But and he already has a dope wrestling name, Gage Goldberg. That's a great name.
Fun fact: my little brother's name is Gage too.
Oh,
So I thought it was cool.
Sorry, buddy, but Gage Peppers versus Gage Goldberg, not the same.
Sorry, I have nothing to add to the conversation. I know this much right here about wrestling. So.
No,
You're fine. Go eat
you're
your food.
fine. Yeah, but you agreed with me, right, Trey? Gage Goldberg versus Gage Peppers. Goldberg wins that one.
Right.
Yeah, sorry for your brother.
And he'd be okay with it.
Yeah, if he got to be in that match, he would be very happy. He'd be like, "Oh, you want me to just throw me across the room? Sweet."
Now, what's your thoughts of WWE cleaning house?
Getting rid of everybody?
Yeah.
Um,
Is it money based or is it?
I think that they were worried about AEW, and so they signed ridiculous contracts, and then they just got rid of the ridiculous contracts. So I think they realized that it wasn't going to be worth the money. And right now, I mean, when they were doing that, they really thought that we're going to go back to just regular attendance, and the kind of money that you make from each live show and all the house shows and all that stuff. It's just, that's the reason guys are signed to deals, is so that they're doing those matches. Like all the secondary talent got released, 9 months ago, like Zack Ryder and all those guys. I understood it because there's no money for them because there's no live house take, and so they were only going off TV money, and it's like. So it makes sense.
People like Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt, though?
Those don't make sense. But, somebody did mention this to me. Like, when, I think, when in the night, when the Attitude Era popped off, they only had like 100. They had a very small roster. When they
that's because
Are you crushing a can,
WCW
Was
actually,
No,
we were
I'm
able to
crushing
pay them just as much.
everything, Trey.
Oh.
I'm crushing everything.
Oh my gosh, just freaking. Where is it at? I'm trying to find it. It's okay.
Oh,
Yeah. But
that's
yeah,
what happened
Jason
when
would be a
Mike
heel.
Tyson bit Evander Holyfield's ear.
yeah. Yeah, sorry guys. But yeah, so I think that when it comes down to it, it's like I don't hate them for it. You need to build new stars and see, but they're not doing it. You know, they're bringing back old people, and
Oh,
that's how
you just beat me to my questions. How do you feel about them clutching these veterans over making new stars?
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I mean, I laugh when I see Ricochet, and like I was like, wow, they're still using Ricochet for stuff, and I'm like, because he's awesome, but they like when he was first started in NXT, I was like, yes, and I loved him in as Prince Puma. He was great in what is that called?
Lucha Underground?
Lucha Underground. I loved Lucha Underground because I loved all the fun movie cut scenes. So cool. But anyways, yeah, no, I think that I don't
Guys,
agree.
Go ahead. Can finish your statement. I'm sorry.
I was
Listen,
gonna say,
we're
I don't
bromancing. You just sit there and wait your turn.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Trey's on the schedule, so I know what he's doing. What?
Well,
Trey?
no, I was gonna say I only care about one wrestler, and his.
His name is John Cena.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I just had the sound bite. We're talking about wrestling. I had to do it.
wait, you could actually see him?
It's a good one. I love those memes. Like, who's that person standing with?
20 years and it's still relevant.
Yep.
Well, you know, he came back this night. He had a match, right?
Which is, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Anyways, we'll move on. Is there any other fun things we want to talk about, guys, before we go to that?
We
last
barely
thing?
talked about Midnight Suns, but it's fine.
Well, did we have more to talk about Midnight Suns? I'm sorry.
I have no idea what it's going to be about. Is it going to be an RPG? Is it going to be a? I mean,
They
is it going to be
really
like?
said much, and the trailer didn't really show much.
What interesting to me is that it's a 2K game.
Yeah.
So-
Right. That was really weird.
Yeah.
They
well,
could pump out
here's
good
the-
games.
Well,
I mean,
the
as long
thing
as
is-
it's not EA, I don't care.
Yeah. Well, what they did. What they.
Activision.
Yeah. Well, what they did with the. Again, I didn't hate the Avengers game.
Let's all be honest. No one's going to play that game or has
don't-
been playing that game.
Actually, it's still got a big following on Twitch.
Why?
Yeah.
It's
The most recent one where it's just like a couple of the Avengers.
Yeah. Where you play as
Yeah.
Hulk or Thor and all them.
They
They-
just-
I gotta. Ugh.
They just released a new new pack where it's War for Wakanda. So
Yeah.
they have Black Panther and stuff. But it's not a bad game, but it's very like you kind of want just a punch 'em up game, but instead it's a combination punch 'em up game and then just lots of weird cutscene games where you're like jumping from side to side on things. And
Here's the thing,
it's-
folks.
Yeah.
and the cutscenes are a lot more claymation than CGI.
They
Kind of blocky.
They're doing too much with the whole battle pass stuff and microtransactions. One of my favorite games had none of that. Of course, kids of past my generation will never know what that means. But Hulk Ultimate Destruction will
Yep.
easily be one of the best games ever made, Hulk related. Now, I don't care what anyone has to say because it's a literal. It's like, okay, take Spider-Man 2, the video game, replace that with Hulk, and it's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And you literally can do whatever you want. There's a danger level to wherever you're at. And if you peak the danger level, they send in giant robots, or depending on what level you are in the game, to fight you. And you're the Hulk. It doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want.
Yep.
And it's the best. And that's what I loved about Spider-Man 2 was it was so open and you could go and do things. And for crying out loud, Star Wars The Clone Wars was one of my favorite games. You don't have to do much. You just got to fill it with content. So have it buy once and you're good.
Yeah,
Right.
but the problem is when you were making $1 million a game or something like that, and then when you can
Milk it.
make a minimum game, not even half the amount of money that you spent on the other ones, and then you can make $1 million a month or a week. Yeah, you're gonna do what you got to do. It's like I play NBA 2K, and I'm just like they only focus on the stuff where you spend money. But I don't care because I just want the fantasy stuff. I just want to build my team and go 26 years by myself. I don't want friends.
I blame Fortnite.
Yeah, it's definitely Fortnite's fault.
Fortnite's ruined everything, honestly.
they
It was a fun
realized-
game while it lasted, but
When they realized they could make that much money off a minimum amount of, and like it was like you were packing up content into it, and then it was like, I don't need to do that. I could just do half the content and then charge them for all the other content that we were going to do for free.
We're just talking about superheroes, and Fortnite's got the DLC for DC. And guess what?
Right.
You got to buy every DC character
separately. Yep. And here's the thing.
You
Here's the thing
want
too.
Black Suit Superman? All right, that's $20.
Here's a good thing about it though, because they will always have updates. The game will be refreshed, if you will. You know, it won't. Sometimes games do need to die so that we can move on with our lives, but like for Halo Infinite, for example, they said it has enough content for the next 10 years. They're not going to make another Halo game for another 10 years, which is insane.
That's going to be the GTA 5 of Halo then.
I'm completely fine with that because I love Halo.
Yeah.
If they don't follow Halo 5's, which it doesn't look like it's doing the Halo 5 algorithm or style is what I was trying to say.
Infinite canon? Or is it its own entity? Does it follow the storyline?
It has to. I mean,
because
they
I
can't-
saw the
they
trailer.
can't just trash
I
20 years of Halo.
Where it lands in the whole scheme. Is it in the future? How far is it in the future?
We're not sure.
Yeah.
Because of the trailer. It was the most recent
Dang.
trailer with the pseudo Cortana on there. It was really confusing. So I've got a lot of speculation on that. But anyway, just the formula isn't. Fortnite has definitely changed the game with the Battle Pass implementation, but it's not necessarily a bad thing if you actually make good content with it. Like if you have a whole new story or a whole new campaign or whatever, then you can add on to the game because you're going to be playing the same Halo campaign for the next 10 years. Let's not do that. Like I'll play Halo 1 through 4 or 1 through 3 for the rest of my life and be completely content.
Well, that's what's keeping World of Warcraft alive.
Right.
They got 10,000 DLCs and campaigns, but they're all different from each other. They're all standalone. You don't need to buy the one before it to play the one newest.
Right. But anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's interesting. So we could go in all day about how they do DLCs and all that stuff. It's
I just missed the times where I have 10,000 memory cards on my floor trying to find which save I actually want to play today.
Right. Oh my gosh, man.
That's showing my age right there. It's like, no, I don't want to play this save. No, I don't want to play that save.
Oh, I know that too. I played with the GameCubes. I mean, in this N64 had a memory pack that you could put back into the controller. Found those at the dollar store, by the way.
The Rumble pack.
Yes, it was either Rumble or Memory, which was so weird. I never understood how that worked. GameCube definitely made it way better. But like, can we talk about the fact how you can fit a terabyte in a micro SD card?
Yep.
That's
now.
crazy.
And you could barely do some gigabytes. And,
oh my
memory.
gosh, they were they even megabytes? They were megabytes, right?
Yeah, they were megabytes.
Oh my gosh, dude.
No, it was insane.
And if you had the bigger the megabyte, the richer you were as a person.
Yeah, and lately, like my son wants to play games with me all the time, which drives me crazy because I'm trying to get work done or something, and he's just like, I'll play games, but I love it too because I'm like, oh, we'll play games, bud. So, but what I find is that he wants to switch games really quickly. So I have like
oh no,
I have like a Sega thing from Steam, which has like 50 regular games, but then you can download all the community content.
Yep.
And so there's tons of games and so I find that with my son, like I can just switch really quick, but he's figured out that trick. He's like, I don't want to play, and all Sega games are called Sonic, of course. So he's like, I don't want to play Sonic, and it's not Sonic. We're like playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something else, but he was like, but it's fun because he'll just randomly play it. And that's kind of where it's been.
See, Sega and Atari did it right. Let's not make a new system. We'll just charge everyone to play our games.
Right.
We'll make the games. We just don't need the console.
Didn't the original Atari cost with inflation? It was like, no, maybe $500-$600.
Yeah.
Plus.
Yep.
But it was actually only like what? At its time, it was
$70 when my parents got it.
Right.
What are we talking about?
A Atari.
saying the actual like the price of the Atari back in the day, but now it's like worth with inflation, it's like $700+.
Yeah, well, and Atari, one, there's only certain games that were good for Atari because they were one of the first places that people realized, oh, we could make tons of money, and so they left Atari out with a new. Atari refused to go to the next generation, so it was like they're just like, we're gonna keep, as long as we're making money, we don't really care, and so it's so interesting, all that stuff. But Trey, I think it's that time.
Ooh, what time are you talking about, Jason?
I think it's that time that you trim your beard, so it's the same length as me and Kyle's.
Oh yeah. And then we
Not
see
gonna
how
happen.
fast. And I'll come back in a few weeks, and then we'll gauge how thick our beards are.
let's do a beard race. We'll all shave our beards and see who grows the beard the fastest.
I'm doing an early no shave November
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
by a couple months.
I'm slowly getting my beard back. That's a bad idea to trim it. I
Yes,
just don't
it's
know.
always-
mad at you
it's
last
not a
week,
bad
and I
idea.
thought, like,
No, I don't know what I was doing.
It's not a bad idea to trim it,
How to trim my beard for some reason.
but like going the really like you went low. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
I
wow.
really thought you went bald. And it's like, what'd you do to your face? I've
You
tried
might
to
as well
figure
just
out
take
the
it
whole
all off.
cream.
No.
Jason looks different. What did he do?
I-
And then you said you shaved. It's like, that's what
Guys,
he did.
I look crazy with no beard.
Hey, don't ever do that again.
Weird. Well, and I'm not allowed. I mean, literally in my marriage contract, I'm not allowed
Stop.
to shave off my goatee.
Stop.
You think
Are you
I'm
serious?
playing? No, I'm not serious. But
Sign
my
his
wife.
marriage license.
Here's the truth: if I shaved off my goatee, I will be sleeping on the couch. So
He turns 12 again. That's why.
Yo, I'm not a fan of the Trey baby face. I literally, when I got out of high school, I said full beard, let's get it. Because I
Yo.
was an ROTC, so I couldn't do it. So anyway, Jason, I think you're talking about...
It's time for question of the day.
All right, so we got a really quick question here from our big boy, at iGreenGod. Oof. Man, that's rough. It says, if you had one day left to live, what would you do?
I would eat
Could
the
I-
hottest
could I-
pepper in the world.
could I do anything? Do I have?
See
do I
how
have-
it goes.
do I
Okay,
make
so
a wish access.
let's do this. Let's do this one. What would you do if you won $10,000?
And
that's his
only
next
had one day
question.
to live? Oh,
No, sure. No, forget
What
the
day
first
to live
question.
with $10,000?
And you're green. No. What? No. What would you do if you won $10,000? That's our question.
I would. Sorry, guys. I'd have to pay off debt and.
That's not funny, Jason.
I'm.
That's real life problems.
Yeah.
We're not
This is
here
a
to live your life
hypothetical.
problem.
Okay. I would go. I would get a party bus and drive to Iowa to hang out with Trey. Iowa.
Where do I live? Kentucky.
Oh well. What we'll do, Trey, is we'll pick up. I'll pick you up, and I'll go pick up Kyle. And
We'll go hang out and get some garbage plates.
Yeah.
Garbage plates.
You never heard of them.
Oh no.
I've heard of garbage fries, and I've loved them.
Garbage plates are cheeseburgers, fry, and hot dogs on top of fries, over topped with mac salad, covered in meat sauce.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is
Okay, I'm down.
fries with cheeseburger and hot dog covered in meat sauce and mac salad.
That sounds amazing.
Well,
It
shoot,
sounds like
well-
a heartburn too.
We'll shoot that. We'll shoot that for our podcast. We'll just like be at the restaurant and shoot the podcast while we're eating that.
So,
At the lights of the Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
so Jason's going to pick me and Kyle up. We're going to eat garbage plates while going to Niagara Falls.
Yep.
And I'm gonna
I
have
mean-
a very angry wife and children since I just left them at the house.
Stay with me, so we're good.
Yeah.
I will get us all personal drones that can fly us to wherever the heck we want. So while we're eating our garbage plates,
Pretty sure Trey $10,000 wouldn't even buy a personalized drone.
you don't know.
I don't know. My son got a $39 drone from Walmart.
But you're talking about a drone that would work like a jetpack, Trey.
So here's the thing: they exist, and we're gonna make it happen.
Okay.
So here's the thing. Then $10,000 I'll invest into the technology to make it, and then
Okay.
I'll have the company that makes them for me for free.
All right. Sweet. Sounds good.
That's awesome.
No,
All right, Kyle.
that's not gonna happen. But anyway,
What are you doing with $10,000?
Actually,
Well,
I
I
just
think
saw this on YouTube the other day. They have those rideable suitcases. I don't travel much, but
Rideable?
you plug.
I think I've seen them.
And you steer them, and I'll just drive down to go to work in my motorized suitcase.
Oh my gosh. That it'd have to be a big one for me,
Because
man. I'm a big boy.
That's like a week's worth of gas for me.
Yeah. Oh, what? Sheesh. What are you
We're
driving,
at like
Hummer?
$4 a gallon in New York.
Jeez, man. 4 Hummers?
I had an H3T. I had an H3.
He's like,
I
I
had
had
an
You
Avalanche.
had a
too.
Hummer?
I had a black Hummer
No.
and a
what happened?
Avalanche.
Hummers are my
Um,
favorite.
The sunroof leaked and it rotted out the mainframe.
You
up
gotta
top.
be joking, man.
No.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, man.
So yeah, that was. Now I want
Rest
the
in peace,
H3T,
Hummer.
which is the Hummer truck.
You said you had that right now?
I wish.
Oh.
I drive in a Mitsubishi Mirage that can't handle a raccoon, so that's okay.
Oh no.
And the raccoon survived.
Oh my god. Was it Rocket?
It was just as big. Its hump went
Oh.
over my light and my hood,
Oh my
and I
gosh.
hit it square on. And then I looked behind me because I kept on going, and it kept scurrying away.
Oh no. Oh my gosh, Jason, we're running out of time, and I hate to say it, we should probably wrap up.
Yeah, literally what we should do. All right, Kyle, anything that we talked about you want to make sure I put in the wrap?
Marvel, DC, and
Midnight Suns,
Midnight
Spider-Man,
Suns, yeah,
wrestling,
wrestling,
Let's go.
and a John
Paralympics,
Cena montage.
John Cena montage. Go.
His name is John Cena.
I actually have no idea how long that goes. So, and plus, I don't want to get DMC'd or whatever they do here on Facebook.
All right, let's go.
All right.
It's
oh,
Olaf
Kyle.
Slayer.
Olaf Slayer. That's what you're. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because in New York, I'll show that snowman summer.
Yo, it's DJ Sound Effects, Olaf Slayer, and Scout the Psalmist on the mic. Let's get it.
Okay. Here I go again, I can run this way. Looking for a city like I see it all the time. Did you know what I was saying when I rock upon rhymes? Now I get it. You want me to go? I want to see a simple dream, I'm thinking the flow. John Cena can't see him, only if he can't be that dude. It's so amazing when he's wrestling, and then I'm tripping. Only if I never go down with CM Punk sitting on his knees like wow. And I don't even get it if I got an ass scream. Would I break it up and would I really scream that loud with the super pop? Only if I cannot drop. You want me in the middle and I cannot get a lot. But now we got Becky Lynch cheating her way in. 26 seconds, that's messed up and playing. I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about, but I know that Brock Lesnar's hair was whack, y'all. I'm just saying that now I'm never turning around. Only if I can't say something, but now I'm turning now. And we watching Spider-Man with the madness, and I don't even know what the heck is happening. We got these dudes that I really want to see. So many crazy things like IB. They're gonna mesh like 56 movies in one, and I don't even know if I can handle that, son. And my nerd self will explode. Only if I can't tell you what I really know. Now I got the Midnight Suns, but that Punisher, I meant that Punisher, not the Punisher. What the heck is going on with the time? I said the Ghost Rider, and I still can't make it mine. Oh, not the Ghost Rider from PBS, but the Ghost Rider only if you can't regress. Yes, the Ghost Rider PBS, that is dope. And they did a remake, which is pretty awesome, yo. I don't even know what I gotta do, I say. But then you want me to say the do I pray. But now I know that I can't move away. We did the question of the day with $10,000 and way. Now I'm in a party bus just chilling out. About to get a garbage plate only if I turn it out. They call me Scout because I know that I'm best. And only if I can't break it down with the rest. Now you know. Now you gotta hit and run, bro. What the heck? I should have got so much, you nuts. Whoa. No, I don't know. What the heck? I couldn't go. You want me like this? Now I don't. Let it go. And we got Olaf Slayer, Mr. Kyle, and B. He's straight sitting in Amazon like, yes, sirree. I'll do the show for 10 million, yo. Only if you get what I'm thinking, I never go. Oh no. And Trey's about to eat some wonton soup. Not really sure. I hope he's getting more than that, dude, because wonton never really really fills me up. And if I'm running because the people
Singapore
only
chow
get
mein
it
fun.
up. Oh, that's awesome if I can't be. Only if I knew that I was going to bake and want to see. Now I'm getting a cheeseburger bow. I'm just saying that now. Only if I turn it back down. Guess I'm done with this rap. Did I remember everything? Not really sure what I can't ever sing. Anyways, guys, I hope you have an awesome day. That's the end of my rap. But anyway. Wow.
I go higher.
I didn't realize I had my fan on. See what I did to that?
That's probably where your dry cough's coming from.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Oh well, it's because I have a new humidifier, like a mega humidifier, and so my room stays super hot because we have raccoons, and the raccoon destroyed my filter in my room. So
Speaking of
every
raccoons,
They probably hiked from my place.
yeah. And so
we're tired of it over here.
so
This
my
guy hit me with his car.
So that's what's up with that. But anyways, thank you so much, guys, for watching the show. I hope you come back and watch next week. I don't know who our guests are, but if you want to be on the show, let us know. Go to flow4u.com and send us an email, say what's up, and we will gladly have you on the show. If you're looking for a new website, why don't you go to nomadweb.design? It's an amazing place. They do all kinds of really cool designs, and you have a chance to actually get together with the designer. He's available 24 hours. It's really great. Again, it's nomadweb.design. Trey, did I forget anything?
Yes, if you guys want to become famous by followers, primes, and viewers on bigfollows.com, because apparently that's our new sponsor. So head on over to there, and apparently you can purchase your own viewers. Hey, who knew? But if you guys want to actually send us questions of the day, we would love to hear from you guys. We actually have a couple coming our way, and we're really excited that we have our first ones on the show from our listeners. Shout out to Jaime. He's probably not watching us right now, and it's very saddening, but it's okay. But yeah, we want to hear your question of the day. Funny, serious, mainly funny, because that's what we're about here on the show. We do have our serious moments, but that's pretty much it, Jason.
All right, and Kyle, you're going to give Trey 3 words. He's going to make up a really terrible freestyle song for you,
awesome.
and you're going to laugh.
DC, Marvel, and wrestling.
Trey, you're getting so good at it. Soon I'm not going to be able to use that bit anymore. But, we're just going to have to replace your freestyle with my freestyle, and mine's going to be the terrible at the end.
No.
Oh, okay. Good.
Okay, got it. Sweet. Dope, sick, nasty. Let's get it. Yeah, buddy. Kyle, you've been amazing. Thank you so much for hopping on today. You've been an amazing guest. We talked about DC, Marvel, wrestling, Paralympics, and everything in between. I'm excited to have you back out on the show. Love you, man. Let's get it, baby. Talking about DC Teen Titans. Where did they go? Man, I missed the Cartoon Network ones. The one that is out now is kind of really bad, man, but that's okay. It doesn't put a frown on my face. Kyle likes the show. He's more of a DC man, but I'm a Marvel guy, bro. I love me some Punisher. Throw some Spider in, man. Let me run it back. I love me some Punisher. Throw some Spider-Man in there. Then we got Doc Ock, Doctor Strange, and Venom Man. We really hope they can pull this movie out. Don't give them a bunch of clout. Let's pull it out. I want to see Venom and Spider-Man duke it out. I don't care about anything else. Let's throw some wrestling in there while we're at it. I'm not much of a fan. Scout and Kyle are the people to top your ear off, man. Let's talk about it maybe on another show. But without, I'm out of here, bro. Take it home, Jason.
Thank you guys so much for being on the show. I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you, Kyle. You're awesome. And thank you, Trey, for always being here. Y'all are amazing. Peace out. Hasta la pasta.
Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all of your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you.